my report is on cloud computing and the security dangers that go along with cloud computing. My research was through several articles, not just U.S. articles, but worldwide articles, especially with the East. The cloud's used everywhere, mostly because it gives you access to all your information without having to physically bring the data with you. In the old days, you'd take a laptop and you'd put everything on the laptop, including any software you needed, any hard information you needed would be on that laptop. You'd travel with you, get there, open it up, and you'd have it. But what happens when that gets stolen or lost in transit? Then you don't have any of that information. It's got to be mailed to you, overnighted to you, and you've got worried about that getting lost or stolen. With the cloud, you just need the laptop itself, any laptop really. It works with smartphones and tablets also, and you just are able to access all your information with usually a user ID and a password. Now, some of you may remember a few years back when a Pentagon laptop was stolen and a whole bunch of people's social security numbers were compromised. Had they been using the cloud, that wouldn't have happened because you would have stole the laptop and there would have been no information on it. You would have needed the ID and the password to log into a government server on the cloud to get any of that information. So that does make it a lot safer. It also makes it cheaper because now instead of updating programs on that laptop or whatever device you have, you just update them on the central server, and then when people access from the cloud, they have the latest up-to-date information. So it saves you money that way. Now, at least I say that it sounds like the cloud's this great thing that's foolproof for anyone stealing information. It's not. The user ID and password can easily be hacked, especially when you have people that use passwords like password or 1234567 things like that. So when you use the cloud, you really need to have the buy-in from all your employees so that they're not doing things to circumvent the security of the cloud. Another danger of the cloud is you can be denied service. Somebody can attack your cloud and basically drain its resources so that when a legitimate user goes to use the cloud, you don't have any access to that program. And that can cost you money and really hurt your business. So in cases like those, you really need to look at what you're putting on the cloud. It's probably best to put non-sensitive information, things that if it falls into another company's hands or the public's hands, it doesn't hurt you. If you're a company and you've got a sales list, hey, that's a great thing to put on the cloud, an item of the things that you're selling. Do you want it out there? Probably not, but hey, it doesn't hurt if it does. If you're designing a brand new product, that new product design probably shouldn't be on the cloud, because if that was compromised, then your competitors could copy it and come out with a similar product either faster or at the same time or right after, and that could hurt your sales. Another thing with the cloud that's very helpful is the speed. When you have a program that needs to be updated, instead of in the old day you'd send out updates or something like that, as you said before, you just update the main server, and then all your users are getting your new product or getting that new information. And in the business world, speed is money. If you know something before all your other competitors do, you can capitalize on that. And the cloud makes that possible. Also now, it makes traveling easier. You may just need your phone or a tablet and not have to bring around this big, bulky laptop. If you're setting up a new office, instead of having to send an IT down there to download everything on these computers and set them all up, hey, you just send the computers over, they have nothing on them, they access a website, and hey, they have all the information there. So it makes setup of new offices, new locations easier and cheaper. Or if machines go down in the office, you can bring new ones in much quicker than you could without using something like the cloud. The cloud has infinite possibilities. You can create the actual computers on the cloud, in which you access some of just a dummy computer. Everything can take place in that secure environment. But again, you have to be careful, because if that environment is compromised, everything's compromised. So it's very important to watch what you put in the system and make sure that it is sensitive, not sensitive material, but still important material. Thank you.